Of course, we don't want to talk about that, but sometimes it's really helpful and it's actually key to help you progressing on your work. So in case of any issues, data pump not doing what you expect data pump to do, you open a service request. Now we would like to guide you which information you could check by yourself and which information is really helpful in case you open an SR. What should you upload? Let us start here with the first thing, the log files. And we talked about that before because it's really key if you open an SR that your data pump log files have been created with matrix yes and log time all. So you see here on the slide that the information is very different, and without the worker information and the exact timings, it's really, really hard to tell anybody and anywhere what has gone wrong or what has taken too long. So we need that, and you need that basically. But we told you before, that is really important. In addition, and I see often SRs where this has been simply forgotten, check by yourself your alert log and upload it with the SR. So here you see that the control process has written a message in the alert log. How do I see this is the control process? Because the DM00, D is for data pump and M is for the master. So this is the control process kicking in and starting with the job. I will repeat that later on. Here you see a standard generated job name. I highly recommend you that you define a job name by yourself, because when you troubleshoot, it makes your life really much, much easier when you have an individual job name for your data pump job to identify it in the queries, in the tracing, everywhere. Then, in addition, data pump workers and also the control process, they write trace files occasionally. So in the same directory where your alert log is, in the trace subdirectory under the diag tree, you find the trace files. Here again, in the top line, the brownish box, you see it has DM. This is the control processes trace file. And with that information, we find a lot of things already, what the job has been done, especially if something was slow, hanging, or taking too long, or doing strange things.